ICC Cricket 360 made its maiden trip to the historical and beautiful Italy with a stopover in Bologna. The medieval city is known as La Dotta, La Rossa, La Grassa. The educated, the red and the fat perfectly sums up the quirky and cosmopolitan nature of Bologna. We're here for the final of the domestic cricket championship and to find out how this sport is fast catching on in a football-mad nation. Cricket was introduced to Italy as far back as 1793. Lord Nelson's sailors were seen playing the sport in Naples. But cricket waned as football became the mainstay of Italy. It wasn't until the 1960s that interest in the game increased yet again, thanks to the expat communities. The Italian Cricket Federation was set up in 1980, and not long after, Italy became an ICC affiliate member. And later, in 1995, the Federation became an associate member of the organization. With the increase of migrants from test-playing nations, the popularity of the sport started to rise. The Italy national side comprises about 50% resident players from countries like Sri Lanka, Bangladesh and Pakistan. And that, in turn, has boosted the standard of the squad. Italy, the winner of the ICC European Division 1 2020 Championship, is currently in the UAE for the ICC World 2020 qualifiers for the second time. It was a feat that many thought would not have happened a few years back.
Well, Cricket Italy is obviously very healthy. It's in a booming period. It suffers what happens to every sport in a country in which one culture dominates, which is that of soccer, obviously, in Italy. But we are going on well. The national team has done very well over the last few years, and we are around the number 25 position in the world, which is very good for Italy.
Many of these players are products of club sides in Italy. Close to 50 domestic teams are playing in league tournaments around the country. The end of the season Italian Cup saw teams from the 3 divisions in the local league championships coming together to compete for the prize trophy and bragging rights. In this year's final, Brescia Lions of Rome, the team that has dominated Serie B for the last 4 years, met defending champions Roma Cricket Club on the Pianoro Cricket Ground. Roma CC won the toss and decided to field first. The defending Italian Cup champions were in control right from the get-go. Their bowlers kept the Brescia Lions on a tight leash, and the Lions were finally tamed. After lunch, Roma Cricket Club were sent into bat. Eager to finish off the game, the Roma batsmen were going for plenty of boundaries. With their families cheering them on, the reigning champions maintained their winning streak in the tournament and ultimately won the match with 9 wickets to spare.
This is the biggest thing we can win here. I mean, in championship cities and against inter teams in Italy. So this is the biggest tournament for us, and so 2020 is it's a fun, and we like it here because we have less time to play cricket in Italy. So this game we were famous, and we are happy. It's really happy to win this tournament. Yeah.
A fitting end to the 2013 season for Roma Cricket Club as the country's domestic clubs move indoors for the winter months.
After this, we start the winter off-season, so we have some rest, and then we will try to organize indoor tournaments, some indoor crickets, and let it go the 4 or 5 months. And again, we start to prepare for the championship and other tournaments, and also for Cricket Italia next year.
With the Italian Cricket Federation eager to promote and nurture the next generation of cricketers in the country, tournaments such as these play a vital role in introducing the sport to locals.
There is only one main challenge, which is cultural. People do not know what cricket is. You have to lose time explaining that cricket is not croquet, it's not lacrosse, it's not polo, there are no horses involved. It takes some time, but I mean, gradually, year by year, it's becoming less difficult.
Staff from the ICC Europe office were also in Bologna for a cricket conference, and they were impressed by the effort the Federation has put in.
Firstly, Pianura, what a fantastic facility, you know, and what a great place as well, because you've just got the main road right running alongside the ground, so people are actually seeing cricket. I'm sure a lot of people are going, what is this game being played? I think the standard is determined by the quality of the facility as well, so it's a good facility. It looks like a cricket facility.
The Federation is putting in a huge amount of effort to target schools around Italy. 28 are already in the Quick Cricket project, and its 2020 goal is to see 60 schools playing the sport.
It's a non-contact sport, so particularly at a junior level and at a school level, you can get boys and girls playing together, and you haven't got the history of sectarianism or religion or anything attached to this new sport that's come in. So families generally quite supportive of it as well, so that provides a lot of opportunity.
What I would like to see over the next 5 years is the growth of infrastructure, more good cricket grounds in Italy. If we get those going, then the game will flourish by itself.
Cricket might still be considered a relatively new sport in Italy, but the national team is already making its mark on the cricketing world and hoping to fly the Italian flag at the world stage next year in Bangladesh at the ICC World 2020. While back home, the Italian Cricket Federation is working tirelessly, nurturing and preparing the next generation of cricketers.